Welcome back to Uncutnunedited. What's up, guys? This is Adam. So I'm gonna give you a little house cleaning stuff right now. I'm gonna try to change things up a little bit. Instead of giving you two reviews a week, one for Raw, one for SmackDown, I'm gonna try to go down to one and make it as entertaining as possible. Give you all as information as possible. It's gonna be your wrestling roundup, wrestling week. I don't know. I haven't really played with the name yet. We'll see what's going on. But it's going to be normally with me and my counterpart. He ain't here. Yeah, he's not here. He's on vacation. He says the champ needs to be on vacation. He says, I've done my due diligence. I need to be like my Brock Lesnar kind of self and be on vacation. Man, this is a full-time job. We watch this for a living. We do this for a living. Get yourself on here and do what I do every week. Watch the content, review the content, give our explanation to the good people who subscribe to us. And also, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit us with a like, hit us with a comment. If you want to talk smack to the champ, Pip, talk some smack. If you hear from me, you hear for the content. Thank you very much, we appreciate it. But that's some house cleaning stuff. You're going to get me this week. I don't know when the champ's going to be back, but I'm here. So, I'm going to kind of start with I'm going to start with Raw. I'm going to work my way into SmackDown with hitting some news in between. So, I want to start off with, real quick, talking about Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I want to take a moment to just say, hey man, hope you get better soon. Like, we all know you have contracted COVID. I hope you get better soon. From what I've been hearing, you have been getting better. So just Rock, let us all know we're all here for you. We all want to make sure you get better, man. So now get into Raw. So we have a triple threat match to decide the winner. No, who's gonna face McIntyre at Clash of Champions. So we're gonna have qualifying matches. We had Keith versus Dolph, Randy versus I can't even remember. I think it was like a DQ or something like that. I don't remember who it was. And then we were supposed to have Ray versus Seth. Okay, so we know that Keith beats Dolph in a very entertaining match from what I can remember. I have no notes, guys. I'm going off the dome here and off of what I see from matches. It was an entertaining match. Randy wins his by disqualification or an interference, I believe is actually what it was. And then we were supposed to have Ray come out and face Seth. Ray, unfortunately, had an injury at Payback the night before, so Dominic decides to step in and take his place. Like we've been saying, Dominic is a lot better than what people are talking about. The guy is actually really, really good, and he's got a lot of skill. Most of that coming from his father being probably one of the greatest luchadors ever. So let's give Dominic a chance here, man, and let him roll here. Guys, WWE, Vince, we know you watch us. We know you tap our phones. We know you're listening. Give Dominic some time, man. Like, put him in that mid, kind of almost qualifying for the U.S. Championship, but not getting there kind of thing. Keep him in that level. I think he would do really, really well. Then the rest of the night was pretty lackluster in my personal opinion. So I'm just going to kind of skim through. We had Mickie James beat up Lana. She wins that one. We have... I'm trying to look over here. You had MVP you had the Hurt Business do their thing. You have R-Truth winning the championship again. And then you have probably the next biggest storyline going in, which was kind of surprising how much is actually talked about through the wrestling community, the Iconics breakup. Now, I've been hearing a lot of back and forth. I've been Googling, watching, taking in content that the Iconics losing and separating was done 2 hours before the show begun. That's crazy. Like, you would kind of just say, there you go, you're no longer a thing. Like, what? And, like, where does that leave Billie Kay? I know they want to really push Peyton Royce. She's the more centerfold for the team. Someone they feel like they can brand around. But let's see what happens, man. Like, it was very rushed. You could see very short term booking, and I don't know how I really feel about it just yet. Moving on through the night, we did have Retribution come in and beat up Angel Garza, pieced out Andrade and Street Profits. That was interesting. I liked it. I know from what I've also been hearing is that Retribution is going to be namely just now a part of Raw. They were on SmackDown, so I have to take it as a very true thing. That is going to be a Raw exclusive thing, even though they started on SmackDown. Whatever. Yeah. Then you have the triple threat match with Keith Lee, Randy Orton, and Seth Rollins. The triple threat match was actually really entertaining. Keith Lee's doing what Keith Lee does and just looks great doing it. And him hitting the Spirit Bomb on Seth Rollins, and then Randy Orton hitting the RKO on Keith, but not pinning Keith, pinning Seth. Good job, WWE. High five on that. Here, high five. High five. Good job. Don't let Keith Lee lose. He loses this match, but he doesn't lose this match. So that worked out really well. That's pretty much Raw right there. We going through the week. A lot of smack talking going on between Shayna and Nia and the Golden Role Models and how they're going to be going on. And then they get their SmackDown match. So we start off SmackDown with Roman Reigns coming out with Paul Heyman. So I'm sitting here, I'm watching SmackDown. I'm thinking to myself, okay, this is gonna be really interesting. Like, I got my chips, I got my soda, I got my everything. I'm watching this, and Paul Heyman delivers probably, how do I put this? One of the best promos, and Seth, and Paul gives out great promos, just fantastic promos. And this is another one, very slow, methodical paced, quiet. Like, he's unsure of what Roman Reigns is gonna do to him. I loved it. I thought it was really, really good. It got me interested because Paul Heyman. I'm Paul Heyman, like this big Paul Heyman everything, and he's quiet. It's interesting. I like how they got rid of it's no longer the yard, it's the island. I like it. Because that shouldn't... It worked when he was facing Taker. It works out better that he is now going in a different direction with his character as a heel. And then Roman gets on, says maybe 15 words, and perfect. That's all you need. I came in, I did what I said, I wrecked, I left. Believe that. Great. Let Paul Heyman do the talking. You better learn something. Then we had Otis versus Miz in a really funny segment later on in the night where Morrison takes the briefcase from Otis. And Otis is like, oh, don't worry about it, Tucky. I got it right here. And he's got a little lunchbox. He's got the contract in the lunchbox. And Morrison is over here. He's pulling out random crap in a sandwich. Like, WWE, that's good, funny stuff. I liked it. Also, in this night, we're going to have ourselves a fatal four-way for the Universal Champion. So who's going to go on and face Roman Reigns at Clash Champions? So the original four, spoiler, original four, was supposed to be Sheamus, Big E, Matt Riddle, and Baron Corbin. So that was really good. I was also kind of confused. Who do you let win this match? I can see Sheamus winning this match. He's got a lot of momentum coming. Maybe Matt Riddle, Baron Corbin, maybe, but then I don't know. It kind of didn't. It didn't feel like it was going to work for me. And Big E seems like he's too far away from winning. And then, of course, in the backstage, you have Sheamus beating up Big E because he thought Xavier Woods was there. He's gonna give me, hey, how you doing? Happy birthday! And he just white noises him into the car. Like, that was pretty nuts. But I think it was really well put. I think that was exactly how he did. Put Big E to the side real quick. He's gonna be a mainstay probably in the long term. Probably he's gonna take the belt off somebody. I don't know who yet, but we'll see. But then you replace him with Jey Uso. Like it, WWE. I like it. You're giving a very good family dynamic kind of thing. Very interesting. Good. It's so far SmackDown is being booked really, really well. I like it. Then we had a quick backstage segment with Alexa and Nikki Cross, where you can see I think it's the rabbit. Don't quote me on it, but I think it's the rabbit in the back from the Funhouse. And Alexa Bliss is just like, I'm so happy. Like, you're going crazy. And just let us have that. Let Alexa go crazy with the Fiend. Let me have it. I want it. I want to give it to me. Okay, and then we have probably what's going to dominate Twitter sphere. What's going to dominate social media. I can't even get on Instagram right now without seeing it. Is the betrayal from Bayley to Sasha. I thought it was going to be the other way around. I thought it was going to be Sasha who backstabs Bayley. Okay. So you're going to have now Sasha Banks turn face. Or maybe a tweener, I don't know. But she's going to be the one chasing now. She's going to be chasing Bayley for the title. Maybe you give her 2 weeks off because, she kind of like, she did the whole chair thing, around my neck. Like, I thought that's what happened. And she had the knee problem at the end of the match. That's probably where it's going to go. 2 weeks off, maybe. Real quick, let me cleanse the palate. Talking a lot. Maybe give her 2 weeks off, and then she comes back the week before Clash of Champions, and says, no, it's my title, it's my time. Maybe that isn't. Maybe she skips Clash of Champions, and then we go into what would be the one after that, the Hell in a Cell. That could work too. I think any farther than that would just be too far. But okay, you set it up, WWE. Finish the story. Finish it. Okay, so after that, we have the Fatal 4-Way match with the 4 contenders: Jey Uso, Sheamus, Matt Riddle, King Corbin. King Corbin and Matt Riddle get a starter on the map. They do their thing on the ramp. Going back and forth. A lot of bodies everywhere. Going crazy. And I did not expect Jey Uso to win. But this works. This works really well. You have Jey Uso winning here. So now Jey Uso will face Roman Reigns in a good kind of starter to his reign as champion. It works. It's going to make sense. Roman Reigns is going to come in. It's probably going to be a short match. I wouldn't even doubt this probably is going to open Clash of Champions to where it's going to be very quick, very done and over with. Jey Uso gets put on his back. I think that's what's going to happen. I think it's going to be very entertaining. I really like Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman. I think it works really, really well. Do I have any more wrestling news to talk about? I don't got anything else at the moment. I may pop back in later this week. I don't know. Guys, let me know what you think about this one video. I know I kind of went kind of quick. I don't have anyone to kind of bounce off with because the champ is on vacay. Whatever that means. Champ, like I said at the beginning of this, if you want to be the champ, you got to be the champ who's here every week. I know you like to call yourself the Brock Lesnar of champions. But you know what? Show up on time to do these. The people want to see us. Not just me. Not just you. Us. Alright, guys. So like I said, if you're not yet subscribed, subscribe. Hit the bell. Like. Comment. I know I'm getting aggressive with my hands. I don't care. Also, don't forget, go to the IG page, Uncutnunedited. I'm going to try to be more proactive on that to see what we can do more. I know right now it's just a bunch of videos. I'm learning. Alright, guys. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Please be safe out there. And once again, make sure The Rock has got our good vibes going out to him. Alright, guys. Take it all easy.